Welcome back, YouTube, to part 8. We're moving on to Sector 8 of FTL Multiverse. This is the final fight. This is where we really have our mettle tested. I have no idea what to expect in this. I know what the regular final fight looks like in FTL, so it is going to be an interesting experience to find out exactly what this is going to look like. So we're going to exit hyperspeed. You've arrived at Node 17, the Federation capital. You've heard the stories of this conflict back in Universe 0, the reality where the multiverse tech was discovered. Now, you're about to take part in it. Your actions here will either save or doom this reality. So we've got some new music. Oh, challenge modes. Okay. With a quick scan of your ID, you're allowed through the beacon without issue. So we get to contact the Federation Command. On the vid screen appears several Federation and NG officers, as well as Admiral Tully in the center. So you're the multiverse ship I've heard about. You've come a long way, and I can only hope it's all paid off. You're the Federation's last stand against the flagship. Okay, so it looks like we do have to fight the flagship. I'm afraid we don't have any more time to chat. Is there anything you need before you face the flagship? Tully orders the support ships are on standby, awaiting your command. Okay, so we can request repairs. We can request fuel and a sector map. So I think we're okay for fuel. Sector map might be useful. We can request ammunition and drone parts. I think we're going to be okay. We can request additional crew. I think we're going to be okay. I think having the sector map is probably the most useful thing to me, so we're going to take that. We didn't really need the fuel, but so we could do something on board. No, okay. Oh, we can do like a little repair on the hull if we want. To be honest, I don't think we really need to at this point. So we're just going to say, unless we want to run a salvage mission, because it would be good if we can get what we need in order to get the hull repair drone active. So maybe we can, well, I was hoping we might be able to get something. Okay, so now we get the first view of what we're up against. This over here is the Rebel flagship, and we will need to make our way towards that. We have repairs, 3 of them that I can see. There's a base of some description. It's a Federation base, so that should be friendly. We've got a store up top there. That might be another opportunity to repair if we need to. And a merchant over here, which might also be another opportunity to repair. There's a distress beacon, interestingly. I don't know what the judges is. So what I'm thinking is we start making our way in this direction, as though we're going to go towards the Rebel flagship. And then we can observe to see where they go and what they decide to do. Isn't there normally some sort of countdown, like you have to get to the flagship in a certain number of moves or a certain amount of time? I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. So what I'm thinking is, yeah, we start making our way across here. Go and see this judges thing. If we can hit the distress beacon, that might be a useful thing to do too. So that might give me some scrap. We don't know yet. We're just going to have to go for it. Okay, so let's head into battle. Okay, so what do we have here? A free Mantis dropship approaches. Federation friends, the Bakatakalaka clan, happy to see you. We having made it all the way out here to help. Just us, though. Rest busy back home. But we having no glory there. We wanting collect many rebel skulls. Okay. Our ship having many troubles with rebel missiles, though. Okay, so So we can offer them some advanced shield technology. I mean, we could offer them a position on the ship. Having an extra mantis on board is probably not a bad move. I don't really want to have to give them like a load of stuff because I don't actually know if that gives me anything in return. Quite possibly not. So yeah, we're short on crew. Do you want to join us? If we are joining crew, we are having to stay on board your ship, not want. Want to kill rebels up close. Yeah, but we would... I don't know. I don't... None of these options are particularly good. I don't really want to give up the drone parts. I certainly don't want to give up the scrap. But then... Maybe it's worth it. Maybe I get something good in return. But I wanted enough of this scrap that I could do the hull repair. So we can just attack them and take their stuff. But it feels wrong doing that because they're on our side. They're helping. But we want the scrap. Oh. Do we wish them luck or attack them? I feel like everybody's screaming, yeah, just attack them. So we're just going to do that. Right, let's do that then. The only problem is that these guys have got a teleporter and they have a lot of crew. That is going to cause me some serious grief. Last minute checkup. We will patch that last little bit of hull. They have already gone mind control on us, which sucks. Now we are going to want to start hitting their shields. We'll hit the shields with everything we've got. And we're going to go with old school, send this guy over in the hope that we can do some serious damage to his teleporter. Now these guys are going to rock up. Here we go. Let's try to catch this guy in this room. No, he's just going straight through to this room. So here we go. So these guys are all prepared to... Okay. That's not a bad shout. Let's get them fighting each other in there. Oh, rats. That could be a problem. Did I lose somebody? I think I lost somebody. Who did I lose? Who did I lose? I'm not sure. I think I lost my repair dude. Ah, rats. Okay, I think we've got more incoming. Oh my goodness, they move fast. They're going to go after the drone. I don't really know what to do about this because there's a lot of them. They're going to cause a lot of damage very quickly. We need to get... Oh, wow. Look at them go. We need to get my guys repaired. We're just going to have to make do without the Overwatcher for a short period of time. At least I've got the murder bot things, which is something. Right, let's take them back into that room and start fighting them. This could be a problem now. It's divided my resources here. I have to take these guys out of that room. I need to patch him up, but I also don't want these guys to run into the rest of the mantis. Oh no, this guy's being attacked. Oh, these mantises. Oh, I hate mantises so much. Maybe I can save this guy by doing that. I need to find somewhere safe for these guys to sit, but this... I literally have to micromanage every single tiny movement here. This is requiring so much effort moving everything around. I need him to turn back, but I don't know how much longer I have to wait for that. I can't repair... Oh, I can't heal my... Hang on. If I put these guys in the same room as that guy... Have I got this guy back now? I think I've got that guy back. Right, I need to take him out of that room at the moment. We still have 2 mantises on board the ship that I need to deal with. Let's move him into there if we can. Oh, for goodness sakes. Where's this one going to go? Right, that one died. That's good. This one's going after the sensors. Right, let's get everybody here into this room. I need him to go back to his station so that we've got... Oh, hang on. Oh, I want my mantis in there more than I want this guy, for example. Right, so long as he's happy messing with the sensors. That's it. Oh. Wow, those mantises were awful to deal with. Right, those guys are all patched up. Let's move this guy in here. Yeah, it was frustrating that we lost our repair guy, but I mean, there was always going to be a chance that was going to happen. He's, you know, that guy's particularly weak. Great for repairing stuff, just terrible at fighting. Right, reposition everyone. On the plus side, I did get some scrap. I'm going to blow some of that immediately on this. So we still need, what was it, 125, and we're at 65, so we need to at least double what we've got. Where do we go next? Right, maybe we try to minimize the chaos we're going to endure. Try not to get into so many fights. Well, no, we need the fights. So we'll respond, seek out the Federation soldiers. Okay. Repair drone. Dispatch the repair drone to fix up their equipment. Nice. Okay, so we got an extra dude that can pilot. Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to leave him up there, so we'll save that position for him. Now we are for sure going to get into a bit of a scrap here. Okay, pirate ship comes careening towards you. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it! We need to get away from this bloody sector. Get out of our way. Okay. What are we looking at here? No teleporter, that's good. No mantis. Oh no, there is a mantis, but there's no teleporter, so it doesn't matter. Fine. Last minute checkups. We will do our little repair job. And then, they do have that though. That's rather frustrating. Let's get the Overwatcher up. Oh, great. So they're going to lock down the cockpit. We need to just knock out the shields as always. And it would be really useful. Let's see if we can cause a bit of havoc there so that we can get things turned in our favour a touch. What else can we do? Let's get this guy. Oh no, he's a slug. So can we? Yeah, they're immune, I think, to that effect. Can we upset him? We'll see if we can mess with their oxygen. Okay, that's good. We got some damage on their shields. My guy is definitely doing his job right there. We're going to send another guy in. Yeah, we haven't got back mind control yet, but as soon as we do, we shall make trouble for them. Mind control is back. We are pretty well. Yeah, I mean, they're not really doing any damage. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, they're trying to escape. We can prevent that. That's fine. What should we do? Whack that there, and if I did that, then we should be able to cause some problems for their engines. Let's move one of the chain bursts onto the engines. Or we could accept a surrender. No, I want more than 27 scrap. Let's see if we can get more than 27 scrap. 32 scrap. It's better. Not perfect, but it's better. Okay, so I'm curious to see what this judges thing is. And then it looks like we are sort of in a position to start causing some grief for the flagship. Strange vessel approaches. And on your screen there appears to be 3 aliens dressed in long robes and their faces covered in ornate masks. The first, a Zoltan, speaks. Hello, we are the Observers. Maybe long ago we have met, maybe not. We do not recall. But now we have returned. We seek knowledge. You seek. What do you seek? We will find out. Yes? Hello? Allow us to get introductions out of the way. I'm Thest, Judge of Diplomacy. I seek travelers who make it their passion to make peace with all species. Prove to me your dedication to building bridges, and I shall grant you great boons. Okay. Second judge, a separatist, appears next. Hail, for I am Corby, the Judge of Technology. Judge of Technology, mission of Observer Summary. Analyze trends between travelers with advanced technology. Technology. Do you possess technology or technology of an advanced form? Provide proof. Rewards await. Rewards await. Okay, so basically this is like a sort of choice thing. So the last one is a Rockman. I am Wakeson, Judge of Warfare. A military vessel such as yours would not befit to be seen without an arsenal fit for a king. Do not disappoint me, for great rewards await those. Yeah. So we basically get to choose what we want from these guys, I think. But it remains to be seen what the choices are exactly. So the three finished. Each take a bow. Good. Fantastic. We have reached a consensus. You are our latest subject. You bring us tribute. We observe, impress he or she who you think best suits your purposes. Yes, the data will be invaluable. We understand at this time you are unprepared. Yes, as consolidation, we offer gift monetary supply. Monetary supplement. We share the desire to see you again. We will see you again. Now leave, your time will come. There's too much punctuation. So I don't know what all that was about, but basically it looks like we've been given some kind of weapon and some scrap. Okay. I have no idea what that weapon is. So it's a Budichi beam. I have no idea how that's supposed to be pronounced. This beam charges quicker with each shot. Oh, okay. So it's like a chain gun again, like the chain burst, where its cooldown diminishes each shot. Okay. But can also do heavy hull damage when aimed at empty rooms. Okay. Required power 2. Charge time 17 seconds, which is quite a long charge time. Chain effect decreases cooldown by 3. Chain cooldown cap 8. 3 chains. I don't know what that means. Problem is, I don't really want to be trying out new weapons when I've got a system that I know works. So, I'm not really sure whether that's something I need or want or anything else. How does it deal with shields? Does it say? Hull weapons deal double damage if they hit a room that does not have a system or subsystem. Yeah, great. But does it pass through any shields? Do I need to get rid of the shields first? I don't know. I'm not putting it into circulation. I'm not sure I trust it at the moment. In terms of what we need here, though, we can afford to do this, and that way we can bring the hull repair drone in as and when we feel like this is a good thing. Right. I think the ship is now fully kitted. What I probably should have done is jump to the store at some point. So at the moment he's there, we could hit it with our first attack. Or we can jump to the distress beacon and then back to the base. I don't know. I think it's time we hit it. I think we're as set as we're going to be. This flagship definitely looks different to what I'm familiar with. Okay, last minute checkup. We'll patch up that last little bit of hull. Right, immediately they are on mind control. And it looks like there's teleporting going on as well. That is not really what I want, but let's start moving this guy and then we'll see what and where will be happening. We want the Overwatcher on for sure. Let's hit someone. I don't know why this room is grey. And this room here is grey as well, actually. Is there something unusual about those rooms? This R in the corner? It doesn't... I don't know what that means. Oh, here we go. Resistant rooms. This enemy has one or more resistant rooms, marked by a grey border and an R icon in the top left. Resistant rooms will take no system damage from weapons. Can only be damaged by crew and fires. Resistant rooms will take ion and hull damage as normal. Okay. Who and what should I attack here? I think maybe we throw something down in that room. Shields. We've got 5 layers of shields to get through. Let's then see about... Do I hit weapons or do I hit the teleporter maybe? I mean, these weapons are going to be brutal. We know that much. So maybe let's start up here and see what we can do. Right. Let's try and get him in there then. Back that up as quick as I can. Right. They are heading over here, so we're gonna... Oh no, no, they're not heading over there, they're heading up here. This is definitely starting to get a little complicated. We need him out of there for sure. And possibly him next. Come on, Wuna. Yes, Wuna's made it out of the room. We're sending that one out of the room as well. We probably need to get our human out of that room too. We'll let him do a little bit more damage if we can. Alright, Smith is back in the fight. That's good. That's good. Let's send him over here to try and get him patched up as quick as possible. Right, here comes the next lot. We still haven't got the first... Oh no, we haven't got my guys patched up at all. Right, Kara probably needs to come out of that room. No, okay, Kara's fine for the moment. I don't know where they're going next, but let's see how everything else is doing. So the hull is fine. We don't need to launch the repair drone yet. We're still waiting on the mind control coming back up. We're about to launch a dude, and at the moment we've got one in that room. We could launch another one into that room, but I think it might be advantageous to send one to... Oh, well, let's put him in this room. Okay. So now these guys are all fighting over here. We will need to bring my happy little mantis out of that room. We need... Oh my goodness, there's more. This is starting to get to be a bit of a difficult situation to win. We're going to have to send those guys over there. We need to send that one down into there. We need to send this one... Oh no, my mantis! Oh, you miserable little... That was brutally unfair. Right, we need... Oh, okay, fine. Right, we're going to do that. Wait. It's difficult to follow everything that's going on. I like that there is fire in their shield room. It's a shame that there's a hull breach as well, so that's not going to quite work out in my favour. We are ready to send in another guy, so let's send him in there. We'll try and do as much damage to that room as possible. Did I just lose another one? I did. I'm just losing crew left, right, and centre. They just keep hitting them while they're running. Was that my weapons guy? Who did I lose? Oh, I think I've lost my weapons guy. That's really going to mess... Oh no, hang on. Isn't Kara my weapons? Yes. That's all right. Weapons is good. Right, okay. We should be fine. We should be fine. getting to be a major challenge here. I really need Wuna to come back to not be completely mind controlled right now. This is a big problem, but we are very, very close to taking this thing down. So let's maybe spread things out a little bit. Let's try and hit the mind control a bit, and maybe we'll do that. Okay. Whew. Right. That was quite high cost. Not great. Not great. Let's try and patch everything up a little bit now. Yeah, this just takes a little while to patch everything back up again. But then hopefully we'll be ready to fight another day. We can also launch this guy, try and get the hull patched back up again as much as we can. Okay. That's not too bad. I think we've got the worst of it under control. Sorry, unfortunately, I had to duck out there for a second to take a phone call, but I am back. We are going to continue our fight. We have not lost anything yet. And let's see, where are we going next? We have done the hull repair that we wanted to. I think we can probably... I mean, we could go with another one, but we can actually get that live during a fight. So I'm not too worried about that. We could jump over to a merchant, see if we can sell some stuff. There's also the store over there, but I think the merchant is something we can actually do something with. Maybe. So we've got a particle accelerator Mark 1. So let's see what he's offering. Let's see if we can sell some stuff if we can. Yes, we can. Okay. So what I want to do is swap that one, and then we can have a look at this one. I decided I don't want that, and I don't want that. Right. So what's this one? Particle accelerator. Shoots streamlined bolts which do heavy system damage. Does not harm crew or hull, and cannot lower shields. So if it can't lower shields, but it does do system damage, then can it penetrate shields? Particle accelerators fire in a radius much like flak. Okay. Each projectile does small system damage and has a reasonable fire chance. They cannot lower shields, but can go through super shields if no regular layers of shields are present besides them. Again, I don't think it's something that I need. Oh wait, hang on. Chain burst laser. Hang on. Is this? This is the same. Oh yeah, I was hoping that was going to be like the level up from the one that I've got, like a Mark II or something. But I'm guessing that isn't the case there. So we do have a charge laser. This laser... okay, so this is one that can just fire a whole bunch. I don't think any of this stuff is stuff that I actually want. No. Okay. We'll go back to selling. We're happy with what we've got at the moment. We're just going to get rid of that and that. The rest of it's fine. We don't need more than what we've got. I would like to be able to get hold of another augmentation, but I don't think we're going to get that. Now, hang on. One thing we possibly could do at this point is maybe upgrade these. That's not a bad shout. Okay. That will help. That will stop. I mean, that would have been good with the last fight where we had things. Well, the mantis fight when we were back over here somewhere, where things were just running all over the ship, because that was a bit of a nightmare. Actually, there wasn't the option of no, I couldn't buy things like drone parts. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We can manage. So we're just going to jump to there and just give chase. Okay. So now we have to fight this. Fine. We can just fight this. The last minute checks, we'll do that for sure. Okay. Chain burst on the shields. Light burst on the shields. And that guy can go in there. Do they have a teleporter? No, so we're not going to be worrying about that kind of a fight. Let's just give these guys in here some grief. Huts. Who's huts? Who's huts? Oh, is huts their guy? Yeah, I'm control. Yeah. So he shows up as one of mine. Wow, he's like fully maxed out, isn't he? And now Huts is no more. They've just lost one incredibly cool dude. Right, I'm going to bring the Overwatch online, actually, because I forgot to do that. We will depressurize that part of the hull so that we do not let the fire spread throughout the rest of the ship. Okay, I think we are causing them sufficient grief that they are about to end. Let's do that in there just to cause some proper havoc. We can repressurize the hull, and those guys, they're falling apart. We are now maxed out on our chain bursts. They are going to be coming through thick and fast. There's really nothing they can do to stop me at this point. No problems. No problems. Right. We do need to just patch that room up. This guy's going to be my new repair guy. I don't know. Does he have any repairs? Oh, not really. Nobody else is much good at repairing apart from my weapons specialist, but I'd rather keep my weapons specialist exactly where he is. Oh my god. That's not... What? I didn't realise we were going to get blasted the whole time. Right, let's do hull repair quick. Maybe we can get things back on track before we go into the next fight. We're going to have to jump. I don't see any other way of doing this. We're actually going to have to go into another fight. Okay, straight in on the next fight. Okay, yeah, okay, so it does break apart, so similar to how the other ship did. You can see that this bit down the left-hand side has all been chopped off. We're still looking fairly solid. I mean, obviously we've got some work to do here. This guy needs patching up. The med bay needs patching up. But we're getting ready for a fight. Let's do some last-minute checks. So we're going to throw another hull point into the mix. Then we'll get the Overwatcher up. We are then going to decide how we are going to spread the firepower out. I'm going to hit that as much as I can. There appears to only be one dude and he's manning the weapons, so if I were to do that and that, for example, that Overwatcher is also, I'm so glad I got that. Oh no, that is a problem. That is a major problem. We are going to have to reconsider how things are. Maybe if we can do that. Knocked it once, but I don't think it's enough. Oh great, okay, so they've got like a murder bot on board my ship. Let's see if we can... Oh, that's also not good. In fact, they've got 2 murder bots on board my ship. I didn't realize. Okay. We can deal with this. We can deal with this. Problem we've got here is that we're fighting this thing. It's going to take a while to kill. During that time, the room is depressurizing. We can't fix it while there's things in there to fight. We could open that door to get it out of that room, but then it's attacking the weapons, which we ideally don't want. I'm not too fussed about this guy attacking the mind control. It's not the most important thing. But we do need to deal with this over here. So I'm thinking we leave the light burst on that one, and hopefully between the chain burst and the light burst, we might be able to get through the shields just enough to knock that out, because that's going to be a big problem. I want to be able to bring the Overwatcher back on. I want the option of being able to do hull repair. At the moment, we're not going to be able to do anything about the fire on the sensors, though. That's just going to have to wait for a moment. Okay, these guys should be able to patch up the shields. It appears this ship is also equipped with an advanced AI system that now that the crew is dead, it has taken control. You sense oxygen levels dropping on the flagship as well. So we've taken out the crew, but we are not... unfortunately, we're not going to be able to stop this ship. So what we want is to get those guys... yeah, hang on. Let's put that over there now. You know what? Let's whack that weapon there. Right. We're getting the shields back up, I think. Which is good. Right. I need to patch this guy up, ideally close those doors, and then I want to try and get this guy... Oh my goodness. I want to try and get this guy sorting out... Oh my goodness! Right. I've got my dude fighting this thing, so that is something. Right. Chain bursts. Let's look at things that we can hit other than what we were hitting. Okay. That was messy. There was a lot to deal with there. Right, we still have fires and stuff on board the ship. We need to try and sort this out. We need to get the sensors back online so that we can actually see what's happening. Once we've got the sensors back up, we can really assess the damage and see if there's any fires anywhere else. Right, okay, so the only real fires are in this area. If we just do that, we can depressurize it, put out the fire, and then we can repressurize. This is suboptimal. Right. Let's get that guy back in there. We can get this guy repairing over here. Actually, I don't want that guy repairing. I want him fully patched up. I want him back in there. I just want the human doing the repairing. Because that way he will level up his repair skills and then he will be useful to me. I apologise if you can hear a car alarm going off. There is one apparently going off outside of the window. Oh, I see. That's why. Yeah, I was wondering why his health wasn't like fully all the way up. But now it's kind of apparent why. Because he had to walk through a room that was not... Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, he had to walk through a room that wasn't pressurized. So this guy's doing lots and lots of lovely work here. He is slow, but he is learning. Look at that. Look. That's coming along nicely. Now, it might be worth me having a look at whether or not I can make it to a repair station. Because if we can make it to a repair station, then I don't need to worry about using drone parts on hull repair. I mean, we've got 16. We should have plenty. We've only technically got one more fight with this guy. But we do have to jump like 1, 2, maybe up there, back down here, and then... Oh, he's going over this way. Why has this one got a... Oh, I see. Okay. So we could jump there to the repair and then jump back again. There's a good chance we'll end up fighting our way back and forth on that. There is a base here, but I don't know what the base actually does. So maybe what we'll do is we'll wait. He will jump away. You know what, never mind. It doesn't really matter. So we'll do nothing. We'll get my guy just doing the last few repairs. I thought with there being a base here that I would be able to do something, but clearly not. Okay, let's heal him back up again. And then we'll get him finishing that off. How's his repair skill coming along? So we're doing all right. We're doing all right on that. Right. So now I can get that guy patched up and this guy patched up without fear of their health being affected. Oh, yeah, I forgot. This guy wasn't where I thought he was, so we'll save that position. Do we jump to here and over to here? We have to fight our way through. That's the thing that slightly concerns me. It's the only repair that's left. Rebels have taken control of everything else. I've got just enough time maybe to get there, repair, and come back out again. It's risky, but it's worth it, I think. Oh, good grief. No, this is bad. I thought I was going to be able to... I thought I was going to be able to get through this without running into serious problems, but clearly serious problems are my destiny. That teleporter means we're in for a big fight, which is not something I really wanted right now. We are going to launch a hull repair drone just to be on the safe side. Right, here we go. Let's take this guy, head him over here. And this guy, and this guy. Right, guys. Let's get this fight going. Right, the good thing is we've got the murder bots going. He's going to get burned and then depressurized. We need him to just pop over this way, I think. Would be a good move for him right now. Maybe just jump both of these guys in here too. Send these guys into this room. They've jumped out. Right. That means we can send those guys into this room, finish this guy off. That has worked out well. Let's get them back into this room to heal up. And then hopefully by the time they've healed up, that has repressurized. I need to get that guy back there. This guy can get back in here. And then we're going to send that guy back to the sensors. Right, let's see where we're up to now, actually, in terms of the fight. Those guys are trying to repair the shields. We do not want them doing that. Yeah, I think we're causing them a decent amount of grief here. Oh, that's annoying. Let's get him over there. Patch up those weapons. Okay. What we can do is open that up because that's going to depressurize all of this area. Get that fire out, and then we can start putting everything back together again. Oh yeah, I forgot. You know, you can't just sit here. We need to jump. We do need to jump. Let's jump to here because I'm hoping that we don't have to fight anything here. 13 hull points repaired. We've got extra bits and bobs. Brill. We don't need to worry about any of that. We just need everything to be functional again. So let's seal that room off. And get my guy in there doing that bit of repairing. We can also bring these weapons back online. Right, who else needs a bit of a patch up? Okay, ship is back into perfect working order. Oxygen could do with coming up a tiny bit more, but it's not desperate. The only problem is we've got to fight our way back through to this. Turns until the base is destroyed 3, so we get 1, 2 to get over there. Right. Let's hope that this one... Oh, it's the same ship. Right. We don't need to do anything. We just need to get the fight going straight away. Okay, so same deal as last time. We just need everything on those shields. Get the Overwatcher up. Let's hope that we can get things dealt with as quickly as possible. So we're going to send him in to help with those. I do wish my human was a bit better at fighting. I think he's human, isn't he? Yeah, human. He's a human soldier. He should be tough. But he's not tough enough. Right, he's got to go that way. This guy's got to go that way. Right, just try and get them patched up as quickly as possible. They are going to cause havoc with my sensors. But their health will be continuing to diminish the whole time. And that's what we want to see. Where do we hit next? I think maybe we'll go after the teleporter if we can. We don't really want those guys to continue their attack on that. Oh, they've gone. Okay, right. So let's deal with this guy in here, and then quickly try and get those guys over there. The problem is I keep hearing that death sound, and I keep forgetting it's the guys over here. Right. We don't need to worry too much about that. Let's just get this guy. Get that door shut. Okay, bring these guys into here. We'll try and get that sorted. Okay, we have caused a good amount of grief over there. We still need to get those two bits patched up, so let's try and get this patched up first. Good, they are done. We're going to hit the repair hull drone. Get the ship patched up a bit. Try and finish patching this bit up as well. Oh, we're about to get hit again. Okay, so we need to jump. We need to jump. Hang on. Yeah, okay, jump. Jump now. Straight into the next fight. Okay, we're just fighting AI. Last minute checkups. We'll do that little bit of hull repair. Okay, these two guys, we'll run them down here really quickly. Get them patched up as best we can. Get that Overwatcher on. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I can do that's useful at this point, but I don't think there is. I was toying with the idea of, unfortunately, not being able to open that means otherwise maybe I could have got rid of this and added like an extra bit of evasion in there. That would have been pretty cool. But no, we can't do it. So we're just going to have to fight with what we've got. And we now have the option of starting to shoot some stuff. Right, okay. Chain burst. And that, and light burst. Let's get my guy into that weapon room. I don't know what the difference is between these different weapons rooms, but let's try and take that one on first. Oh, right. Oh, wow. Okay, oxygen straight away. That is bad. Let's try and get that fire out. My Overwatcher has been destroyed. That is something we will need to keep a very close eye on. Oh my goodness. That could be terminal. That's a crazy amount of damage. Right, we've got to get the oxygen back up. We've got to get the weapons back online. Quick, guys, come on. Oh my goodness, the oxygen's off again. Hull repair. I'm not sure how we deal with this now. I need the guys split up to deal with this. This is crazy. Hull repair again. Oh my god. We're just down to the burst lasers. That's not good enough. We lost the mechanic. I don't see how I can get this back under control. Oxygen is something we're going to need. We're going to need to depressurize a few areas in the hope that we can get the oxygen back up and running. If I can get the oxygen back on, I don't see any way of resolving this. The amount of damage that thing has caused is insane. And we're not even making a dent. This is just crazy. I need... Oh my goodness. There's nothing I can do. That was unbelievably hard. There was nothing I could do. Absolutely nothing. There was no chance. That's crazy. How do they expect you to beat that? I couldn't do anything. Oh, it was all going so well right up until this point. That's so harsh. Oh no. Fine. Well, if you enjoyed what you saw, then obviously you're a sadist, but don't forget to hit a like and a subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, it really helps us out. If you have any advice on how to beat that final part in FTL Multiverse, let me know down below. I don't know what you do to beat that. That's crazy. The amount of force that thing has. I had nowhere to go with that. I couldn't respond to anything quickly enough to deal with the problems. Anyway, whatever we decide to play next, we will make that decision in the near future. But obviously, I'll see you whenever that video comes out. Oh, I'm really frustrated now. Really frustrated. I'm not going to sleep well tonight. I'm just going to sit there with this playing over and over in my head, and I'm really angry about it. Oh. Okay, guys, take it easy. Taddy bye-bye.